All right, thanks for tuning in. If you've watched my videos over the years, you know I like catching stripers. And this winter has been a little slow for me as far as stripers go, up until the day that this video was filmed. So we still have muddy water conditions, cold water. We're in the midst of a cold snap right now. It's 19 degrees as I'm filming this, and it's cold. But we got out on the last day of semi-decent temperatures. This cold snap was going to come in the night that this video was filmed. But cold and muddy water usually isn't good for the fishing. So to start off with, we got out, we fished for spots, we each caught a spot, and things were kind of slow. Do you need to spot lock us so we don't drift off of them? Because we're already in 25 and we were a little shallower. Well, if you spot lock it, it shouldn't move us. I think it's a striper. Pretty sure it's a striper.
Yeah, that's a striper. Ooh.
No, it's a big old spot. Big old spot.
We'll take it.
Boy, I mean, it's a nice one. Oh, Zane, that fish broke my jig off there. I'm gonna have to retie. First one of the morning. Look how bleached out that fish is. Well, I'm gonna have to retie. Yeah, we'll take him. Yeah. What is it about this area? Has always got fish. So after, you know, we caught these spots, we fished another couple hours, nothing happening. So we were heading back to the boat ramp. We were just gonna call it. My brother likes to go fast. That boat will move. So we were moving pretty good. So I didn't get any film of the birds or anything. But we came around the corner and we saw the seagulls, and they looked fishy. The seagulls, when there's fish underneath them, you can tell. I mean, I've fished them enough over the years. I watch the birds. If there's just bait, they act a certain way. But if there's fish, you can tell. And I told my brother, I said, those birds are fishy. And they, sure enough, they were. So we followed them, and they pushed the bait up into a little cove, just a small little cove, but this cove was deep. The interesting thing about this is the water was fairly muddy, and these fish were not on the surface. They were deep. We caught these fish in 30 to 40 feet of water, and the birds, even with the dirty water, could still tell that the fish were there. I just find that fascinating. It's like they can just sense it. But anyway, we pull into the mouth of this cove, and we're casting back into the end of it, and this is what happened. Stay tuned. Yep, at this point. Yeah. I was just kind of doodling it on him, just jigging it on his head. Boy, the graft is full of, ooh, it's a nice one too. just a matter of time until we found some stripers. That's a nice one. We're sitting here in 30 feet of water. Boy, the graph just thick with fish. That makes my day. Oh, I missed him. Got it. He hit it. There we go.
What are you throwing?
I'm throwing right back in the cut. But Zane, I don't know you're going to get down with it.
Oh yeah, I got down.
Oh, it's a big one because he's just digging. We got 8-pound test and my little hair jig. Man, there's some fish. Ooh, get away from the boat. Oh, Dana! You got him? Yep. We got a double.
Yes. Oh boy, oh boy. Where are you at? I don't want us to get tangled up.
Zane, I can't do anything with him. I can't. That's with the quarter I got. Where are you at? 'Cause we might be tangled now. There's mine. Ooh, it's a good one. No, we're not tangled. Don't let him break you. Nice one. Well, Zane, it might take you another 10 minutes to land him. Are you ready for the net, or do I?
Go ahead and cast. Oh, this is a monster.
Is it a bigger one?
Yeah.
Have you got a look at him yet?
Oh.
I really need to retie. Oh yeah, that's a monster. That's a big one, Zane. Good Lord. That's a big one there. That's a big one.
Of course you want this.
Yep.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's a nice one there, Zane.
The size of that.
That's a big one. Yep.
Jeez.
All right. Zane, I think anywhere you cast is good. Because there's the graph is just full. But I think
I got better bite back here. Oh, Dana, and I was with the quarter.
yeah. Well, you know, I could switch back to that if I need
Wow. Boy, was that a good hit. That made my day.
to. Yep.
I'm done.
Boy, they're just hanging in here. You get another one?
I think it's a spot.
Oh, Zane, I got one too. It's another double.
this one's as big. Oh, it's a spot.
Yeah,
I knew
it's
it
a
was
nice
a spot.
Zane, I can't do anything with mine. Go ahead and get him off.
You ruined my freaking hair.
That's a nice spot too, yeah. Well, there's no doubt what this one is.
Yeah, shoot, I probably don't need to throw.
Yeah, it's a smaller one, but you can go ahead and net it though. I mean, that's still probably 6 or 7 pounds. Hey. Oh, don't go there.
Double.
Nice double.
Watch it here. I'm right to your left.
Deadly.
For some reason,
We were just getting ready to leave.
Yeah, the ones in the back are the ones that were biting, Dana.
I'm not seeing as many. That we can't complain though. That's a nice way to end the day.
Yeah, good.
And Zane, you know, the birds are what helped us. We
I see
still,
some, Dana.
huh?
I see a few.
Yeah, there's still a few left. But they're moving out, Zane. I think maybe we should move towards the heads or the mouth of this thing, maybe.
Some in like 20 feet of water.
I can see them down there. We're in 35 now. Don't see a whole lot of them. Throw out here in the deep stuff. Boy, talk about save the day. We didn't do too good before the stripers.
Boy, was that a big striper. I don't see that many, Dana.
Well, we're in 40 feet. There should be a few stragglers left behind. Boy, the old hair jig, you just can't beat it. I'm telling you, when you can't beat it.
You can't.
And, you know, gonna take a minute to say something about my line. I use gamma fluorocarbon. It's 8-pound test. It's the strongest line you'll ever use. I mean, those are big fish to be landing on. Now, since these fish were deep, the best way to get down to them is a hair jig. You know, you've seen me fish it a lot if you've watched my videos at all, and it'll catch anything that swims. But you basically, you want to get down to the fish. They were on the bottom, and it was deep water. The thing is with the stripers right now is they're moving. They don't stop moving. They moved into this little cove. They fed for a second and they chased the bait right out of it, and then we couldn't keep up with them. Just you don't know where they go. But we caught some good ones. My brother in particular he only caught one striper, but it was a big one. But it was a good day. 8-pound test, gamma fluorocarbon. It's the strongest line you can use. I mean, those are some pretty big fish that we're landing on 8-pound test and just a simple hair jig. You could catch them on the jig and fluke right now. The bait's got a little bigger. You could catch them on a jig head and a twister tail grub. You just have to put it in front of them. But anyway, fishing's just starting to get good. We need some stable weather. We got to get past this cold snap. It's going to be cold for the rest of this week. But anyway, I'm freezing to death, so I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. My channel keeps growing. I want to continue to grow it, and there should be some more striper content coming up soon. Once you can start watching the birds, man, there's nothing like it. But thanks again, and I'll see you next time. must be gonna really get nasty if they got all that going on.
Well, there's pretty stuff.
No, like I said, that saved our day. Jeez.